So, yes, we're back screen recording again. Mainly because the iPhone 6 that we were using to film was going to be an absolute pain because the storage is almost run out on that. And we've upgraded to an iPhone 8 anyway. And yeah, that's just going to prove to be an issue. Welcome, however, to Morning Transfer Talk. This one's only going to be a quick one, I reckon, though. Because there's not much to talk about, unfortunately. Let's get started, though, anyway. Don't know why I said it that way. Way. Rhymed what? A with way, pretty much. Did you know Gary Barlow did the theme tune for Ant and Dec's Limitless win? Anyway, Conor Gallagher isn't even thinking about his Chelsea future and is fully focused on Crystal Palace. I really hope he signs permanently because I can't see him getting into that midfield with Conte, and the others. I can't remember their names. But yeah, Gallagher's not going to make it, but I really want him to sign for Crystal Palace where he'll absolutely thrive under Vieira. Then when he's sacked, we'll join him again. Do a Jermaine Defoe, or pretty much the entire Portsmouth squad, and join Harry Redknapp at Tottenham. PSG make a further bid to keep Mbappe. They're absolutely desperate, as you'd expect. Dortmund want a decision on my future, says Erling Haaland, but he's fully focused on his football and doesn't really want to make it yet. But you know he's going to have to eventually. Guardiola says that we try to play. You get the lot with Dusan Vlahović according to the transfer talk panel. Where did this come from? Fiorentina are close to accepting a £58 million bid from Arsenal for striker Dusan Vlahović, reports La Repubblica. Where'd the bid come from? Surely that's cap. Antonio Conte has refused to commit to honouring the entire length of his contract at Tottenham. So is the chance of being sacked? Santo only lasted 3 months. Despite all the controversy, Haaland netted twice in Dortmund's 5-1 victory against Freiburg, who are in the top 4. So, yeah, they're good. PSG renew efforts to keep Mbappe past the end of the season. Antef Tsongui from the Brighton youth squad has signed a contract extension which runs until 2023. Conte likes to live in the present, which is why he's not really bothering about talking about his future. Ndombele can regain... Oh yeah, we've already sort of talked about how rubbish that take is. Haaland is set to decide on his future at Dortmund. Who knows what will happen? Dybala's future's open according to Fabrizio Romano. New deal talks for Rafinha is a great decision according to Bielsa, and one that was obviously going to be made, because Rafinha's kind of your best player. I mean, you said it yourself. It's a done deal that Laura Weinreither, I don't know how to pronounce it, signed for Arsenal women from Hoffenheim women. It's a done deal that Hayden Carter has joined Portsmouth and Blackburn until the end of the season. I'm glad that these days we don't have the obnoxious thing anymore. I'm glad that's gone. I think we all are. Well, the 2 people who watch this show. Ancelotti's obsessed with Calvin Phillips. That's Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti. He's seeing Calvin Phillips as a potential replacement for Casemiro. Who would have thought that Real Madrid would be signing a player... would be thinking about signing a player from Leeds about 2 years ago. Wait, 2 years ago was 2020. Wait, what is even going on anymore? My brain is melting. Andriy Shevchenko, former Chelsea striker. Yeah, like that's important. He was kind of one of their worst ever signings under the Abramovich era. Andriy Shevchenko has basically been sacked from Genoa. He only lasted 9 games, but failed to win a single one, so they didn't want to keep him. They're turning into Watford. Udinese should be Watford. They're owned by the same people. Dylan Markaday is set to move to Blackburn Rovers. He's a promising youngster, according to whoever wrote this. Could Arsenal turn to Diego Costa? He's been released from Atletico Mineiro for whatever reason. Could the former Chelsea player really be out of a return to the Prem? Again, where the hell did this come from? Could Saka have played for Spurs? He travelled with many Premier League teams, including Spurs. That's like that picture of Harry Kane in an Arsenal kit. And I think what's his name? He might have been in their academy, the Arsenal academy. You know, I think it was Harry Kane. Moving on, Bonk Innocent, I definitely pronounced that wrong, is set to sign for Lorient. He's a Nigerian striker, which is why I pronounced it wrong. It must be like Bonky Innocent or something. It's definitely not Bonk Innocent. Botman will stay at Lille according to the president of Lille. Liverpool are again linked with Luis Diaz, and according to Bowler, they're preparing a £58 million offer. Again, where is the money coming from? Chris Wood is going to make his made his debut for Newcastle in the 1-1 draw against Watford. He didn't score or assist. Napoli are in talks for Ajax's Nicolas Tagliafico, or however you pronounce it, Tagliafico. Could Andy Carroll go to Burnley? Ben Ramsden says he could be a cult hero. That's a load of rubbish. He'd be worse than Peter Crouch. Oh yeah, he scored against Middlesbrough. Don't know what the result is. I'm going to Google it right now. Reading. That should do it. Okay, that won't do it. Reading FC. They won. Oh, they lost 2-1 against Middlesbrough, with Andy Carroll scoring to give them the lead. Oh well. It wasn't ruled out this time, and I will have to go back all the way down, so I'll try not to spoil too much. Sorry about this. Oh, Christ. It's glitching more than the Deadline Dead episode of Transfer Talk at the moment. Okay, we're back on track. Wood gave us a different dynamic, according to Eddie Howe. The Everton board are in discussions whether Rafael Benitez is going to stay as manager. Coutinho is back with a bang after he scored the equaliser in Aston Villa's 2-2 draw against Man United. If only that happens in the FA Cup. Wolves are in talks over a £4.2 million deal for Estoril winger Chiquinho. He scored 4 goals in 20 games for the side. And he could help replace Adama Traore if he left for Spurs. It's official. A done deal for Phil Jagielka and Lewis Baker going to Stoke. Both of those have been confirmed as signings for Stoke. I should have clarified that a lot better than what I did. We need help. According to Wayne Rooney, he has no control all over which players leave the crisis-hit club, and they need urgent help if they are to avoid relegation. I mean, their side made 13 points for the last 5. He also fears that they're unlikely to survive, but could be completely scuppered by the club's off-field problems. He's unable to make signings until Derby's administrators name a preferred bidder, and he knows he faces the prospect of more players departing against his will. The players deserve a lot of praise because the last 48 hours have been completely different. Graham Shinney also left the club as well as Phil Jagielka. Wayne Rooney wanted to keep it. Wayne Rooney had many players lined up that he couldn't sign. But to put a performance up like they did in their 2-0 win at Sheffield United, they deserve a lot of credit. He feared for today and thinks the latest step that the EFL made is a step too far. He said they'd stay in the division derby, but that's not going to happen. Martial didn't want to be in the squad and refused to be. Yeah. Anthony Martial. Ralph Rangnick. Just sell players. It's not hard. Ideally, buy a new team or just delete the club. I don't know. But yeah, you need to sell players. Stop being clingy. You're not going to be here for long. Just bloody sell players, mate. So many players that should go. Donny van de Beek. Just sell in Jan. It's not hard. Anthony Martial wants to leave and is absolute crap at the moment. There's so many players that should probably get out. Victor Lindelof, oh my god. The less said about him on the better. I cannot stand the guy at all. He cannot defend to save his life. When United need to sell, but Ranić is just too clingy. Just wanted to make that point up, considering Martial refused to be in the squad. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Sorry about the rant.